Welcome to G Reviews, everybody. Today we're going to be installing or setting up the Govee Floor Lamp 2, the room that we're going to be putting it in. This is our humble living room. I was looking around for a bunch of different floor lamps. This one is pretty new. You can set, everything's completely customizable. You can do a whole bunch of different light temperatures. It's got different themes. You can use Alexa. Wow, she didn't respond that time. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. It's super easy to set up. I'm gonna set it up and just kind of show you all the different modes and whatnot. So stay tuned. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox the Govee Lamp 2. We got a user manual, which we won't be using. This is the actual light cord itself that we're gonna be plugging into the metal base. We have the base here, and then we have the metal itself here. So I'll just take all these little parts out very carefully. So again, this is the base. It's pretty heavy, so thankfully it probably won't fall over, which is good. We have the metal poles in here. So pretty much how it works is we have the light strip in here, and we put the light strip in the little metal pieces, and then we stick the little metal pieces on there, and it kind of just creates a little bit of a lamp there. And yeah, so it's pretty simple, but it'll look cool when it's all said and done. So we have the light strip here, we have the metal poles. I just need to figure out how these all go together, so I guess I'll have to read the instruction manual. All right, okay. Okay, so I figured out how it all works. It's pretty simple. There are 3 of these little metal pieces here, and there are 3 of these guys, which are kind of the backbone of the light. So essentially you've got this little bag of screws. So in the back of this, there are small little screws, and there's these little metal parts. So we slide the little metal parts in there, and that's how they connect together essentially. So we slide that in there like that. You put in 2 screws here, and then 2 screws on the top to put the next part up there. So I will go ahead and start doing this, and I'll come back with you once the tower is all assembled here. So as you can see, it's almost as tall as I am. I believe it is 60 inches to the very top of this guy. So it is pretty tall. I mean, we'll see it once we get it kind of next to the TV, but that's how tall it is. So now we're going to put the light strip in. So let's get a little more like detailed on that. Essentially now, what we're going to do, there's a wire here at the bottom of the light strip, and there's a wire here at the top of the base. So basically we're going to connect those 2 wires together. Yeah, it's a straighten the silicone strip light, connect the wires, blah, blah, blah. And then kind of put it in the little track here. So let's connect the wire first. All right, wire's connected. Then it says to put the wires down into the base. I'm gonna do that. It's not as easy as it sounds, I guess. I just don't want to cut any of the wires here. Hopefully that's good enough. All right, and now we're just gonna basically put the strip light in. There we go, kind of like that. I'll stick it up here on the top, and then just slowly stick it in there. Hopefully it'll all fit properly. Okay, so that is that. So now that we've, the light is kind of fully in there, we'll go ahead and basically just connect it to the wall and see what happens here. The base actually has its own light, and then the whole back of it basically lights up with a bunch of different colors and stuff, and it's about the same height almost as my TV, but I think we'll end up having to put it in that corner over there just because it's kind of being blocked by this big pillar. We want there to be the least amount of things kind of blocking the light, so it gives the most amount of light as possible. So we'll definitely adjust that. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you a little bit about the Govee Floor Lamp 2 or Lamp 2. I'm gonna go ahead and just hop into the app here and show you kind of all the different functionality to it. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in the app. You can, pick a specific color. You can you see green, you see blue, yellow, orange, whatever. You can just do natural light. You can do white light. You know, all sorts of different types of lights. Obviously, that's the whole point of this thing, is that it's just like infinitely adjustable in terms of the color. So that is kind of one mode. The scene mode is really just all sorts of different Honestly, I like the very first one, which is called Sunrise. I keep the lamp, I have it on a timer. It basically goes on at like 8:30 at night and goes off at 11 o'clock at night. So again, it just kind of gives the room a little bit of ambiance. But there's sunset, right? So no blue there, but rainbow. There's, I mean, like I said, there's all sorts of things, all sorts of different scene modes to this guy. Desert, lava. I mean, really, the imagination. You know, you can even make your own peach orchard. I'm not sure how that's a peach orchard. There are festivals, there's Christmas, right? So obviously green and red, that's Christmas. This one's Halloween, purple, and I don't know, maybe it's spooky. I don't know, fireworks. That's supposed to be fireworks, I guess, just kind of blowing up in the distance. And as you can see, even the base is doing its own thing down there. It's pretty cool. That's another really pretty neat feature. You can turn off the base and just have the lamp itself, or vice versa. You can just have the base going and not the lamp, and you can adjust each individually, the brightness, all that good stuff. Illumination is really just standard lights, so reading light, relax light, work, so just bright white, and then just kind of general illumination, just the brightest it could possibly be. Music mode is exactly what it sounds like, so as you can see, like, when I'm snapping, when I'm talking, it reacts to that. And there's a bunch of different modes for that. So as you can see, that one's pretty neat. You can see like the bass is like going crazy down there. Pretty neat. Spring is like kind of just up and down, vertical, hopping. So again, every time I talk, it just kind of beats to the music. So there's different modes there, a bunch of different modes. I mean, I can imagine if you had two of these guys, it would definitely, you know, make your room go crazy. Pretty cool. So and then there's a DIY mode. So there's a whole bunch of different, basically lighting that people made that's kind of downloaded from the community. So each one of these was just kind of from the community. And you can make your own as well. So figure sketch is going to be pretty much, so right now, as you can see, it goes like red, blue, white. So essentially, right, so I'm going to fill it with red. So as you can see, every time I do that, it fills it with more red. Right now, it's almost completely red, and you can change it. Right now, I'm going to do blue. So everywhere I highlight with my finger is going to be blue now. So you kind of get the picture. If it's a sporting event and your team is, you know, let's say green and orange, and you want to just do green and orange, you can do that, or whatever holiday it is, etc., etc. It's extremely customizable. So that's pretty much everything. Effects Lab, autoplay. There's a whole bunch of different things. This guy works with Alexa, so I have it set to turn on and off. Alexa, turn floor lamp 2 off.
Okay.
So, see, I just did that. So, Alexa, turn floor lamp 2 on. Alexa, turn floor lamp 2 on.
Okay.
Right.
Just so you know,
so it just turned on.
That plays music
Alexa
to help
off.
you sleep. Do you want to try it?
So, as you can see, you know, when I did that, it went ahead and turned the light on. So anyway, I think it's a really cool light. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will also leave a link in the description of where to get this guy from Amazon. It certainly helps support the channel if you would go ahead and purchase it from my link. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Do take care, and we'll see you in the next one.